So, hi, welcome back to Dave's Garden Vein. I've still got tons of pepper plants, tomato plants, now that I've got my QuadGrow system set up. So what I'm going to do is, I've got several of these planters, and I'm going to put probably three tomato plants in each one. But what I'm going to do to save on compost, I'm going to fill up with cardboard, give it a good soaking. This helps it break down, and by using cardboard you'll reduce your compost costs by quite a bit. So there's one layer in, some more. I'll probably put 3 layers in each of these planters. So I'll bring you back when I've got that sorted. So that's 3 layers in, and then what I'm going to do is also put a bit more at the bottom. And same again, I'll water each of those layers. So that's got on the bottom here, that's probably got about 9 layers. I'll put some horse manure in first. Now I'll put compost in. Break that up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant tomatoes in here, but I'm still going to keep them inside the greenhouse because they're still, in my area, I'm still not over the risk of frosts. So if I planted them outside, I may lose them. And the weather over the next 7 to 10 days isn't looking that good. Not much sun, rain and cooler temperatures, so rather than risk it, I'll plant them and then leave them in the greenhouse in here. So let's get those in. So I've got 3 tomato plants here. They're Consueto Florentinas. So I'm just going to pop them in. Break that up a bit. Take off those bottom 2 leaves. And push them in. Nice and deep. Same again here. Snap off the bottom 2. Just break up the soil it's been in. The perlite can drop around, that's fine. And push it in. Last one goes in. Same again, just loosen up the soil it's been in. Take off the bottom 2. I'll take that one as well. And then push it in. So there's 3 tomato plants in. So obviously I've got space here. So I've got some dwarf marigolds here. And I'll plant 4 around the tomatoes, because obviously they'll promote pollinators to come in and keep away any of the nasties that like to spoil your plants. So just put the first one in. There we go. Put the roots nice. This one here. And what I'm going to look to do is the 4 corners. I'll look to put some. I think I've got some dwarf kale. Let's have a look. So I've got some small dwarf kale plants. I'll put those right in the corner. By the time your tomatoes are growing, I might get a bit of kale around the outside, which is always a bonus. So tomatoes, flowers for the marigolds, and then some kale. So you're maximising the growing space that you've got. So obviously I still had another 3 of these large planters to make up. So rather than take you through, I just thought I'd put a time-lapse in. So same process, cardboard in, horse manure, compost. repeat and just give it a good water so that cardboard does break down over time. So in these containers I was putting a mixture of the flowering sprouts, or the small kalettes, some dwarf kale, some pak choi and some beetroots. So a good mixture of different veg that's going to grow at different speeds, so I can maximise each of the containers, and hey, I can pick things and wait, because obviously the sprouts will take a lot longer. So there you go, 1, 2, 3 large containers full of flowering sprouts, or kalettes I think they're called, beetroot, pak choi, dwarf kale. So I've just repeated the same in each one, keeping these inside for the next week, 2 weeks maximum, and then frost, fingers crossed, will be done and they can go out. So that's my container with the tomatoes and the marigolds in, and then the 3 containers I've just completed there with the flowering sprouts, or kalettes, whatever you want to call them, beetroot, pak choi and dwarf kale. As you can see, the rest of me QuadGrow pots are still on the cloches, so I'm waiting for those tomatoes and peppers to come on a little bit more, and then I'll put the mulch caps on and the canes, and I'll show you how that goes in the next one. Yeah, I think that's this episode over, and if you can like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. It really helps us out, and I'll catch you in the next one.